Okay, welcome back to mathematicsclass.org. We're looking at the January 2020 CSEC Maths past paper. Previously, I'd given some of my personal tips to manage your time in the exam. Then I use 7 minutes to read over some of the questions that will be coming later in this paper. We looked from question 10 back down to question 6. What we're going to start doing is actually answering the question starting from question 1 going forward. Question 1 here, it says using a calculator or otherwise calculate the exact, and you see they put exact in full caps, full capital letters, exact value of the following. You have 4 1/5 times 1/3 minus 1 1/4. Alright, I've already copied it here. Alright, 4 1/5 times 1/3 minus 1 1/4. Okay, so just before I delete this, remember you have at least two ORGs to visit. There's your CSEC.org, that's the official CSEC website, and then you have mathematicsclass.org. that's for your mathematics classes, all the material, all the past papers and lessons for your maths class for you to prepare for your exam. Alright, so let's look at this. Using a calculator or otherwise calculate the exact value of the following. Now remember, in the exam you work with the time and you keep moving, but for the purposes of what I will be doing here, I will be taking more time than that, just for the sake of explanation as I go through these past papers. Alright, so I'll be, even though I said with the strategy before, you could give yourself 15 minutes per question or 10 minutes per question and enough time to go back over questions that you have not finished or to finish up work that you haven't finished before. I'm not going to be watching the clock in actually going through these past papers. Alright, I'll be taking time. So here, 4 1/5 multiplied by 1/3 minus 1 1/4. You do your multiplication first, and you have a mixed fraction here. Okay, what you'll do is turn the mixed fractions into improper fractions. So to turn 4 1/5 into an improper fraction, you have your 4 1/5. Say 5 times 4 is 20 plus 1, 21. So you have 21/5. And remember, you should, before I do anything more, you should attempt all of these questions before you actually watch these videos. Alright, and you should also go through the lessons on the topics, particularly, and in this example the lesson on fractions, so you understand exactly what's going on here. Alright, so 4 1/5 is really 21/5, and you multiply by 1/3. So here you can do your multiplication directly, but I realize that you could cancel down and get some smaller numbers. We're not going to touch the minus 1 and a quarter just yet. Let's leave it out for a minute. So 3 to 3, 1. There is 1 3 in 3. Good. How many 3s are there in 21? 7. So this becomes 7/5 multiplied by 1 over 1, which is just 7/5. So this part is your 7/5. So let's put the 7/5 here, and then we're ready for the minus 1 and a quarter. Minus 1 and a quarter. But then minus 1 and a quarter is a mixed fraction. I want it as an improper fraction. 4 ones 4 and 1 5. So that's it. Oh, this is 5/4, 5 quarters. All right. 1 and 1 quarter is really 5 quarters. So you have 7/5 minus 5 quarters. And then, since you have 7/5 minus 5 quarters here, you can find the LCM of 5 and 4. It is 20. 5 into 20 goes 4 times. 4 by 7s, 28, minus 4 into 25, 5, 5, 25. So 28 minus 25 is going to be 3/20. 3/20. All right. Now we have this as our answer here. Let's just look back at something as a quick small explanation as to how we got the 4 and 1/5 to 7/5. All right. Let's do it over here. 4 and 1/5 is really 4 wholes plus 1/5. But how did we get the 7/5? Right? Remember? No, not 7/5, the 21/5. I mean, my mistake. We had 4 and 1/5 become 21/5 when we turned the mixed fraction into improper fraction. We said 5/4 20 plus 1, 21. How did we get the 4 and 1/5 to become 21/5? Of course, as I said, we multiplied 5 by 4 to get 20 and add 1 to it to get 21. But we want some depth of understanding here to understand it more intuitively. What we have is 4 wholes. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 4 whole plus 1/5, because 4 and 1/5 is really 4 plus 1/5. Now 21/5 means we want everything as fifth. So we have this into 5 equal parts, this into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal parts, this into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal parts, and this into 2, 3, 4, 5 equal parts. So we have 5/5 here, plus 5/5, plus 5/5, plus 5/5. That's 25th, plus 1 more fifth. So we have 21/5. All right. Just a quick look at how it works. And then we had 7/5 minus 5/4, and we subtracted it to become 3/21. Just one more explanation I want to look at. What's another way of doing this other than drawing the line and finding the LCM? And we're getting 3/20. Alright, so just to quickly redo this in another way. This is 7/5. and we want to subtract 5/4. What we tried to do, what we will try to do is get the same denominators. So 7/5 minus 5/4. If we multiply 5 by 4, we get a certain number, 20. So something over 20 minus. If we multiply 4 by 5, we get something over 20. Alright? If we multiply by 4 under here, we multiply by 4 above here too. So it's 7/4 is 28. If we multiply by 5 under here, we multiply by 5 up here too. So you get 25. So 25 of something minus 28 of something minus 25 of that thing leave you 3 of it. Is 28 of 20 minus 25 of 20. So 28 20th minus 25 20th will give you 3 20th. So we still have our 3 20th. But anyway, it's just a matter of playing around with that part of the question. And then what we'll do is move on to the next part of question 1 next time. So I'll see you then.